it's Vlogtober day 23. I went and picked up my ADHD medication this morning and they only had 6 of them left. I have enough ADHD medication to last me for the next 6 days, including today, which is not fantastic. I have a meeting today where I'm giving a presentation, a 30-minute presentation, and I'm so friggin' nervous, and it's in like 25 minutes. Do I look ready? No, that's because I'm not, so we're gonna go and get ready. It's currently 11:43 and I need to do my hair, do my makeup, get dressed, sort my computer out, put my like ring light behind my computer and try and like adjust that. I need to put my presentation on my computer from my laptop, and then in like 20 minutes. I'm panicking. I deadass got ready with like 5 minutes to spare. I literally got ready in 10 minutes. 10 minutes! I feel like that is a record. I did my makeup, so I just did like basic eyeliner and some lip gloss. I got like little ghosty earrings in. I got dressed, did my hair, put my ring light behind my computer, and we're not going to talk about how difficult that was and how the underneath of my desk is an absolute mess because I got angry and I was like launching it everywhere and I've actually broke my ring light, but that's fine. I was panicking. I have a drink. I have a Pepsi Max here ready. I am panicking. I'm freaking out. I feel like I'm going to do really badly. After I've done this, I need to go to the post office and send a vintage parcel. I also need to go into Manchester and take my prints into the shop, and I also need to print a couple of orders, and I need to print an order for someone that got lost in the post, and I need to go to Boots and pick up my prescription as well. I'm so fucking nervous that I feel like I'm gonna poo. I know that Helen's done a wonderful job of introducing me, but I will introduce myself again anyway. But hi, I'm Adelaide. I'm a content creator, nearly 30 now, so it's like almost 20 years that I'm going to talk a little bit about how our people in the community can be affected when they do have ADHD. I feel like you can't shut your mind off at all. You're just constantly like thinking, but you're never thinking about one thing. There's always like a bunch of different things going on in your head at once. We have like an interest-based nervous system the right way for somebody with ADHD. You're phrasexual, which initially you experience sexual attraction to somebody when you meet them, and then that just kind of fades and disappears as soon as you like get to know them more. The way that ADHD can affect trans and non-binary people, and just sitting there physically not able to actually do the thing. As a society, place these sort of expectations on women to look a certain way to trying to manage your ADHD. Hello, it's Vlogtober day 24. I started my day bright and early at 7 AM, got all of my stuff done, got the train to Manchester, did everything I needed to do.
Why are you always lying? What did you really do?
Overslept. It's currently
9:30.
I literally had my alarm set for 10 to 7. If Jack wouldn't have rang me, I wouldn't have actually made it into Manchester today. So, yay for Jack. I've just got back from Manchester. My day has not gone according to plan, and I feel like the entire day is just a write-off now, even though I know that it isn't, but my brain just, it's just not being a brain. I'm already, like, I'm so burnt out. I've been burnt out for like over a week. I'm not giving myself like adequate rest. I'm gonna completely change my day around today. I'm not doing what I originally had planned. So I got some stuff from Asda on my way back from the train station. I'm just gonna put it away. I'm gonna tidy my apartment because it's a mess and it's bothering me. And then I've got an ADHD coaching session at 3:15.
But we hit the road. Doesn't matter where we go and destination unknown. I don't care where the motor stops, cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it, oh I want it, let's go. Look around, where's the people at? I want a taste of the good life. Hit me with it right now, in it. Cause when I want it,
I finished tidying and everything is nice and in its place. I'm just making some lunch. I'm gonna have a jacket potato with beans. I like to burn my beans because I don't like my food to be even remotely warm. It needs to be as hot as the sun. I just had my first ADHD coaching session where it's kind of like I have someone try and coach me because like with my ADHD and find how to work with my brain instead of against it and all of that good stuff. I'm flabbergasted. I genuinely I did not know what to expect going into that. I was like, I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to go on. Like, I had no idea going into it. And we discussed some of my goals and things like that. And I said one thing that I would like to be able to do is to identify what my strengths actually are, because as an ADHD autistic person, I tend to really struggle knowing what my strengths are, because a lot of the times we just know strengths as I can be organised or I'm good at maths and accounting, and we don't really look at non-neurotypical strengths as such. And I went into this meeting not knowing what any of my strengths were or if I even had any, and I've left with 2 actual pages of strengths written down. I actually can't believe it, and a lot of them like I would not have even considered about myself. Like some of them that I've written, I'm inquisitive and I'm curious, I'm creative, I'm bold, I'm determined, I'm driven, I'm easy to connect with, and I'm engaging, and I'm just kind of like all of these like positive things about myself that I never even thought of before. I'm just kind of I don't even know what to say. During the session as well, we also uncovered something that I never like even considered to be a thing. I've done 2 like public talks, and both times the questions like at the end are what I look forward to. And I said that like during the session I enjoy getting the questions, and after both of the talks that I've done previously there's been like loads of questions, and I like that because sometimes someone will ask me something and I realise that I've forgotten to mention it in the talk, and then I get to talk about it more like concisely, and I enjoy that. And she was like, that's really interesting. And then she was asking me questions during the session, which is how we uncovered a lot of my strengths. And then at the end of the session she was like, being asked direct questions is one of the things that works for me, and is something that is an ability, like that's how I'm going to work with my brain and not against it, is the fact that I can be asked direct questions and be able to unlock things in filing cabinets that are in my brain, as opposed to being asked a broad open question. Because I can't think, if you ask me a broad question or something that has more than one response, like on the spot my brain goes blank and I can't think of a single answer. Every single bit of information I've ever had in my entire life has just vanished, and I do not know what you're talking about. But often if I'm asked a direct question, I can think on the spot and I can talk about something like in detail, and I never knew that I could do that, but I do that. It never registered in my head that I do that. So if someone was like, oh, what's a movie you really like and why do you like it? I don't know now. You've asked me that question and I could not tell you a single movie that I have ever watched in my entire life or what the plot of said movie was. But if you said to me, oh, do you like The Grudge? And then I'd be like, oh yeah, I really like this film because of X, Y and Z, and I'd be able to talk about it and I'd remember details about the film because it was a direct question, and I'm like, oh my god. So that's something I learned about myself today, is direct questions are very, very, very helpful for me as an ADHD autistic person. Did want to film my YouTube video that was about autism and ADHD and some of the language used around it, but the lighting is getting quite dark and I still need to have a shower. I'm just trying to pack for London. I don't know what I'm wearing for the actual event. My idea is either this dress, which I think is really, really cute, with a white jumper over the top, but that's just currently drying on the Maiden. But I also might wear my Luciniac Cupid because this is one of my favourite outfits to wear. I love it a lot. This will potentially need ironing though when I get there. Fidget toys! So I'm definitely going to be bringing some of my Stimags, but I'm going to leave them on the side because they'll probably go in my pocket when I'm travelling. I'm going to bring my communication cards in case I need them, a razor for showering when I need to shave my legs, my bracelet fidget because I love that, a bracelet tangle and then a regular tangle as well. I've also got some ear defenders in there as well. What else do I need?